So the first mistake you are doing when setting up for the squat is that you are doing this. You just try to explode with the bar, try to be explosive with the armrest, then you come back fast here, then you make the adjustment with the bar on your back, then you squat down. Don't do that. So first mistake, you just, when the bar is on the rack, you will try to do, just determine your shoulder width, grip width, just stay there, set the grip, then go and then find where you want your bar to be on your back. Find that place, then unrack with locking out of your glute. See, don't do this lockout. Just try to unlock with the glutes and try to be as gentle as possible. If you do this, see, if you do this, then there will be a lot of jerking and itching on the bar. So you don't want any kind of momentum to be generated on the bar. Just try to be gentle, just do this. And don't go as fast as possible to the setup position. Take a small step, take another step, then settle, then settle. Then I would come to the actual squat part. See, whenever you do any kind of squat, you want the balance to be on your middle of your foot. So make sure of one thing, that whenever the bar is on your back and you are trying to squat down, whatever may be the stance, you check a few things. If your heels come off the ground, you can, with the bar, see, just check these things. Just check with the bar if you can still lift your heels off the ground. If you can lift your heels off the ground, that means your center of mass is too much forward, and when squatting down, you will be falling forward, or you will be very disbalanced. Then most importantly, people check if their heels on the ground because they try to stand as upright as possible. If you stand as upright as possible, it is impossible to lift your heels off the ground. But there is one thing. Now you can lift your toes off the ground. So make sure to find a position where to find a balance, rock back and forth with your feet. With the bar, it is quite difficult to do. Just whenever you do a bodyweight squat, just rock back and forth like this, and find a position where you cannot lift your heels off the ground, and you also cannot lift your toes off the ground. So this will be the position. This is the position of balance. And now you do your squat, and you can hit better depth, and also you can feel equal weight distribution between quads and your hamstrings, quads and the posterior chain. This is a perfect squat. If you stay too upright, if you stay too upright, you can see that you can lift your toes off the ground, like this one. If you stay like this, and if you stay too upright, see, I can lift my toes off the ground. Then what I have to do, I have to just rock a little bit forward. And now I cannot even lift my pinkies, my big toe, also my heel off the ground. This is the balance position. Now you squat down, the bar will move in a straight line. If you stay too upright, then what will happen? Then when you come down, your bar will try to come back to the position of balance, and a momentum will be generated. And what you may feel, you will be going down, here, then you will be going down, and this happens. It may not look like this, but what will happen? You may feel like you are falling forward. You are not falling forward. The system is just trying to find its balance. What you can do is just find a balance. This is not balance position. You can lift your toes off the ground. If you squat this way, then this will happen. Whatever the best thing you can do, find a balance. You will come a little bit forward. Now you cannot lift your pinkies, you cannot lift your big toe, you cannot lift your heel off the ground. This is the balance, and this is the perfect squat. So I hope can understand these few things and try to implement these few things in your next session. Thanks.